Big businesses are using cryptocurrencies like Ripple as bridge currencies more and more to make sending money between countries easier. This is because the goal of cryptocurrencies is to make the exchange rate between different currencies more equal. Because of cryptography, the American exchange Uphold, which is a node in Ripple's ODL network, acts as the transport layer. This lets big amounts of treasury be sent between different regions. Now, this is possible. To solve these problems, Ripple is releasing its on-demand liquidity offering, which is a better alternative that saves both time and money. The CEO of Uphold Notice said that big businesses that move money around often pay a lot for foreign transfers that take a long time and are hard to understand. This has effects that go beyond the United States of America. Even though Ripple's has a branch in Singapore, that branch is handled separately from Ripple's and not by Ripple's. Ripple has a branch office in Singapore, which is why this is the case. It's important to keep in mind that Uphold doesn't just do business in the United States. Once the current case against Ripple is over, the company will fight for the use of XRP in any path that leads to the United States. Right now, Ripple is being sued for many different reasons. Ripple is a way for institutions to use XRP as a bridge currency in their interactions. Judge Torres made a very bad decision when he made his decision. Two different kinds of money are being used in these deals. That being said, there are no demands of any kind, and there is not even the slightest chance of making money. XRP is shown in the movie that talks about the long-term viability of cryptocurrencies. Famous people and people from all over the world besides the United States use this coin. As an added bonus, the movie also talks about some famous people from the point of view of the CEO of Uphold at the institutional level. All asset types that are already established should think about utility. Since time goes on, usefulness becomes more important than other things to think about when judging something. Someone who is interested in blockchain technology wrote a social media post about Ripple funding. Several times in this post, the author asks for a list of ideas that will make money. A cryptocurrency record and DL validator called VET says that most projects are run by private companies that don't share cryptocurrency numbers unless they choose to. When VET talks about one project, Ripple, it says that most projects are run by private businesses, which helps them slowly start making money. XRP Cafe mostly depends on people working hard. Certainly, work for free is needed for the business. A supporter of blockchain technology doesn't understand why companies that are getting grants or ambassadors wouldn't want to be highlighted, even though the companies are responsible for all costs that aren't related to labor. It's possible that the companies don't want to be known for strategic reasons. At the end of the video, it talks about how XRP can be used in all corridors that are not in the United States of America and how it can be used in the long run. The CEO of Uphold puts a lot of weight on the importance of usefulness, which will win out in the long run in an asset class that is fully developed. Cryptocurrencies, and XRP in particular, have been able to stay in the top 10 coins by market value. Some chains have shown the least amount of action from developers. With 2,300 daily active users, XRP Cafe expects to mint money through a number of routes, which is about the same amount of money that some brokers make in a day. So this is the reason why this situation happens. This makes it clear that things are the way they are. On the other hand, people who support blockchain technology say this isn't true and that the numbers aren't enough for the XRP community. Supported blockchain technology said that the XRP ledger for non-fungible coins is not being used very much. The number of people using the marketplace on the XRP ledger is much smaller than the number of opens. This is the reason why this is the case. When people use XRP ledger transactions to buy a non-fungible token, they spend 80 times less than when they use OpenSea all transactions. This is a very small amount of money compared to how much they spend on OpenSea. Lack of supply, on the other hand, is making things worse because only a few NFT projects can meet all the demand. This is what happened because of what happened. There is no way to make things better. This is a problem that needs to be fixed. I'm currently having a conversation with both of them about how important it is to get more reliable information about what devs are doing and how widely non-fungible tokens are being used on the XRP ledger. It's great that the blockchain backer is ready to talk about these concerns, and it's also great that they are being intellectually honest. I think the discussion will be mostly about these two issues. After talking about it, it's now very clear that the XRP ledger needs a lot of people to use non-fungible tokens and that there needs to be more reliable information about what devs are doing. The statement that comes after this one talks about both of them. A lot of the talk is about what has kept XRP in the top 10 coins by market capitalization, even though the SEC fought it when it first came out. Because of XRP's great payment performance, which is about the same as Bitcoin's, it is thought that the activity made by creators is the main thing that affects activity. Since this is the case, it's because XRP is known for its great payment history. The effect that Tron has on the general market capitalization is another thing that people talk about. After 16 full-time coders worked on Tron at the end of 2016, It was only ranked 13th in terms of market capitalization that year. Not only did the blockchain backer play a big role in starting the conversation, but they also strongly encouraged developers to get more involved. This is something that a lot of devs are worried about, the trade-off between sidechains and not having to worry about how smart contracts work. On the other hand, there are worries about the trade-off between having sidechains and not having to think about them. However, developers may have to give something up in order to make way for the Hooks Amendment, which will only allow certain types of smart contracts to work. The amount of full-time developers working on XRP software is not exactly correct since it comes from data on GitHub. In particular, this is the reason why the number isn't quite right. A Ripple employee revealed in a statement that by the end of 2023, the company will have more than 45 full-time developers who are dedicated to everything that has to do with XRP. This not only makes you wonder if the numbers are higher than 100 or 150, but it also makes you wonder if the numbers are changed in other lines. As the speaker talks about how the market sees XRP in the XRP ledger, they say that people all over the world are choosing with real money, even if the numbers look wrong. Yes, because this bit of information makes what the speaker said more interesting. Even though they've been working for more than 10 years to convince people that XRP is a real cryptocurrency, we are still worried about what developers are doing and the state of the non-fungible tokens on the XRP ledger. Just because this is the case doesn't mean we shouldn't worry about any of these things. There are only 3 coins that have always been in the top 10 by market size, and were some of the first to be used as cryptocurrencies.